Okay, home sellers, let's talk a little bit about negotiating when we receive an offer. So it's spring, the market's heating back up. We're seeing homes go into multiple offer situations in some cases, but I just want to spell out some things for you to be thinking about, some things for you to have in mind. So the first thing is, if you receive an offer, count yourself fortunate. Not every home sells and not everybody receives an offer. Part of this will be how your home is presented, and a large part of it will be how it is priced on the market. The next thing to think about is whether we are going for an auction style where we maybe price at the lower end of what we think we can get in the hopes of having multiple offers and driving kind of a frenzy of a lot of buyers making strong offers on the property. That's one strategy that we sometimes do. And in that case, it almost always pays to wait until your offer review date. Typically, you're going to put the property on the market on Thursday or Friday, Wednesday, sometime midweek, early in the week. Let everyone look at it over the weekend so everyone has a fair shot. And then we'll have an offer review date on Monday or Tuesday when everybody has to have their offer in by then. And what that does is it allows everybody a chance to see it, and it can promote the situation of having competition, having lots of people want to buy the house. And I've done this lots of times where we then go back and actually negotiate with the top folks. You know, you're both really close. Let's do highest and best. Are you able to improve your offer at all? And so that way we can really wring all of the juice out of the market in a short period of time and get the house sold that way. In those cases, I would say it doesn't usually behoove you to take an early offer. Someone might come in with an offer on Saturday or even the first day that it's on the market, but it's not generally going to be the best offer. They might feel like they can't compete in a 20 offer situation, so they're trying to come in and beat that market. And sometimes that's in your best interest to take that. If you are really trying to mitigate your risk, for example, you need to get the house under contract and have another home purchase that you're planning for. Sometimes a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but oftentimes if you want to maximize your income from the sale of the property, the best way to do it is to hold out until that offer review date. The next thing is, if we're not having an offer review date, this means we're just pricing it at market value and waiting for offers to come in. And depending on how much activity we get, we can kind of read the market to see if we've priced too high, too low, or just right. There's no such thing really as too low, because as we just talked about, you can build a frenzy of buyers. If you price too low, you'll get a lot of people interested and bring the price up to the market level. So really the risk here is in pricing too high. I have a document that I can actually email to you, or if you message me, I can send it to you. But it talks about how to know like what kind of activity to expect on your home to know whether it's priced correctly. So let me know if you'd like that document. But here what I want to say is that if we're expecting an offer to come in sometime in 2 to 3 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, again, depending on average days on market, then very often the first offer you get will be the best offer. And when we get that offer, we want to negotiate with them. We can either accept it as is, or we can counter offer if we feel that it's too low or not negotiable, but often, or too low, or you want to negotiate on the terms a little bit. But we don't reject offers. We don't ignore offers. There's always the possibility that they're kind of starting with a lowball price to see who responds, and they're willing to compromise or meet you at a better price than their initial offer reflects. So those are the things that you want to think about. Your strategy going in. Do you want to get a lot of bids by pricing low? Do you want to price on the higher end and just try to negotiate with one or two people that might have put in the first offer? But again, typically those first offers are strongest. Those are the people who are the most serious. They've been in the market for the longest. When your house comes available, they're the first to see it and the first to decide to move forward on it. Just generally the most qualified and motivated buyers there. So we are always on your side. We'll always step you through all of this when it comes your turn to accept or negotiate on an offer. But I just wanted to give you an idea of some things to think about so you would know what to expect as you go through the offer review process when you're selling your home.